The federal government wants to house undocumented immigrant children in Madison and in Milwaukee. Similar requests in communities around the country are being met with protests.
Now, here in Wisconsin, civic leaders and civic organizations are actively trying to find a way to help these children. And news reporter Dave Delozier has been looking into the issue. And Dave, the federal government is really looking for a specific type of property here, right?
Yeah, Eric, very specific indeed. They're talking about a building that must be at least 90,000 square feet, big enough to not only house up to 250 children, but also construct food, health, and recreational facilities for the kids. The federal government would pay for it and oversee it. It is a journey to flee poverty and violence in their Central American countries. That journey by more than 57,000 undocumented children in the last 8 months has overwhelmed immigration facilities along the border with Mexico. In response, the federal government is reaching out to cities like Madison and asking for help. The federal government asked Madison to try to identify a 90,000 square foot facility, something along the lines of a vacant grocery store that could be modified and house up to 250 children for up to 90 days.
All costs, all leasing, all modifications, the operations would all be done by the federal government at their expense.
Mayor Paul Soglin says he was contacted by federal officials last week about helping to temporarily house some of these children. He says it was a very easy decision.
It's the right thing to do. That's the simplest, it's the most uncomplicated answer. These are kids.
That has not been the reaction in every community when it comes to this issue. In some cities, the arrival of the children was met with protests.
If we were to host this temporary facility for probably up to a 90-day segment, my guess is that photographs would be Madisonians welcoming these guests, welcoming these kids.
Now, the mayor has been working in concert with civic leaders to try to find a suitable facility, but so far none has been found. Officials in Milwaukee, however, have had more luck. Catholic Charities have identified 3 properties that could work. And Eric and Michelle, they've submitted those properties, the details of those properties, to the federal government, and they'll make the decision whether any of them will work.
A big topic on social media out there today. It's something we'll keep an eye on, see where it goes. Dave, thanks.
You betcha.